Hey lovely people, welcome back. So I'm back with not just one video but a series of videos about an important buzzword that is widely searched on the net and on YouTube today. It's going to be about self-love. So before I go into the topic guys, please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button. One of the most searched words on YouTube or even on Google is self-love. People constantly message me asking, how do I love myself, or is it so important? Isn't it selfish to love myself? So I was just thinking, why don't I do a series of videos on explaining what is self-love and how can you actually start loving yourself. So these couple of videos that I'm going to be posting towards the next coming weeks is so important guys, so don't miss it. So why is self-love so important? So this is a question that we get often asked. Self-love is important because if we don't love ourselves, then it is very difficult sometimes to make decisions in life, come forward with solutions to problems that you may have, and self-love becomes quite difficult, especially for people who are too hard on themselves, perfectionists, because they are constantly criticizing themselves and trying to look for perfectionism in everything that they do. Perfectionism is good guys, but it can be chronic sometimes, and it's as bad as smoking cigarettes because it can be harmful to your psychological self, and it also can be harmful to your mental well-being, to your physical well-being. And research has been proven by psychologists that if you are a perfectionist, then you can have things like heart disease, diabetes, as well as you can even go into depressions because you're constantly judging yourself and trying to reach that higher and one of the, I'm not going into mental disease and all that, I'm just talking about real people who are always trying to aim high in their life. When you've spent your whole life nurturing this inner bully inside you, why I call it a bully is that you're constantly bullying yourself and constantly telling yourself that you're not good enough. It can be something simple as, breaking a glass. It could be simple as not meeting a deadline, and you're self-criticizing yourself and saying that you didn't do it well because you're not good enough. You didn't do it because you don't have the skills to it. So the first thing that you need to fight is your inner bully. So it becomes a habit sometimes that perfectionists think it is common to criticize yourself. So when they start criticizing, it doesn't become an uncommon practice. And sometimes when you start practicing self-love, some people think that, I don't have self-love or I can't do it. But it's not the case, guys. Self-love is something that you can learn. So what is self-love and what is self-compassion? Self-compassion means you have to be kind to yourself. So are you constantly kind to yourself? Do you tell yourself it is okay to make mistakes? Do you find yourself judging yourself or saying that it is fine, I'm a human, and human beings are diverse as well as they are unique? And do you practice mindfulness? Like, do you ask yourself that if it is okay to feel all your emotions at the same time? Is it okay to feel angry? Is it okay to feel sad? So in moments like this, if you are being loving to yourself and if you're giving yourself the same empathy that you're practicing with yourself, that is self-compassion. And self-love is also not static, it's a dynamic process. So it's not like I love myself or I do a mantra saying that I'm good, I'm great, and it works. It doesn't. So why I call it dynamic is because it's a process. Am I accepting my weaknesses? Am I accepting my strengths? So my weakness is fine, it's a part of me, but I'm not going to be disillusional about it. So when you are accepting yourself as it is, then it becomes a dynamic process and you're living daily through it. So these are the questions that you need to ask yourself. First and foremost, do I love myself? Secondly, what do I need in life? Many psychologists and researchers attest to the fact that self-love is so crucial to your mental well-being as well as your physical well-being. So by practicing compassion and trying to love yourself regardless of your flaws and by completely accepting yourself for who you are is the first and foremost step to really truly love yourself. Yes, there are different strategies which I would be talking in my coming videos, because it's a really big broad area that I want to cover with you guys, but I just wanted you to first understand what self-love and self-compassion means, because there is a different theory that people think taking a break or getting a makeover or maybe buying a car or giving time for yourself, it's self-love. Yes, it makes you feel good when you do those things, but it doesn't mean that you love yourself when you do something momentarily, because you need to make it a process, like you need to make it like a daily prayer. So I'm going to give you guys something to think about until we meet in our next videos. So let's see what it is. Like I promised guys, at the end of the video, I'm going to leave you with two things. First, I'm going to ask you a question that is so important, and I want you to self-reflect and think about it. The question is, what do you need? So the question that you're going to ask yourself is, what do I need? And think about it. Close your eyes and try to figure out what you really need out of life. And please do comment below and let me know your answers. Or you could either DM me on my Instagram profile. And the second thing that I want you guys to do is write a letter to your inner self. So let's say you're a friend. Think of yourself as a friend, and your inner self is your best friend. So I want you to write a letter to your inner self and tell your inner self how much you love it. And once you do that, practice 3 small exercises. First and foremost, close your eyes and take a deep breath. And then keep telling yourself, especially I would like you to try it on if there is an adversity or challenge. So when a challenge happens, like close your eyes and tell yourself that it is a challenge. That's the first thing. And second, you're going to tell yourself challenges are normal and it happens and it is a part of life. And third, you're going to tell yourself, I'm going to be kind to myself. So these are the 2 important things that I'm going to leave you with. And please do comment and let me know if there is anything specific about self-love you'd like me to talk about. So until I see you again, signing off, Madhya for Shafma Diaries. Take care.